success at any high level, I mean, you had to deal with so much bullshit.
Exactly.
I mean, it's one thing after another. And, you know, in a lot of ways, success is measured off of how much bullshit you can put up with
Yep.
and get through.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, you know, praying multiple times, 42 now, but I mean, the last 10 years have been a major struggle, and we've done very well, but the stuff we've been through has been very, very difficult. And I'd be praying to God to, like, hey, you know, help me with this, blah, 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 you know, and certain things weren't happening fast enough, you know, or it didn't happen, and the prayers weren't answered at the time. And I look at it now, like God put everything at the exact perfect time for us.
Right.
Because we weren't ready for it
Exactly.
And it's a blessing. Like, thank you. Because now I'm just grateful. I'm like, okay, I'm just trusting you. You just, because half the time I don't even know what to do now.
Exactly.
I'm like, hey, God, what do you want me to do? Just, if you want this to happen, make it happen. If you don't, you know, and, you know, kind of give it away that way. But that's it. I mean, like, your success in many ways, yes, you have the financial boundary, and we should probably figure out other words than boundary, because you can figure that out ultimately in the end.
Yeah.
But it's going to a lot be dependent on how much you're willing to put up with.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
How do you overcome that adversity that you were just talking about? You overcame adversity.
Yep.
You had an obstacle, it was an issue, and you turned it into an opportunity, and it made you better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was more so, like, especially when I released 1 in a Million, my mental health foundation, it was like, I did it at a time after I had stopped racing for a while because of the stuff that happened. And I went a whole year sitting miserable with my life, not knowing what I was going to do. I was like, I don't want to do anything else but race, but I don't want to be put back into those situations. So once I got back into it, signed another really, really good deal, which led me to where I am today. And so I released it. And I was like, okay, if you let something like that stop you from doing what you love to do, your life's going to suck. Mm-hmm. Like, you're just going to live and regret your entire life of the what if, and what if this could have happened. So I more so wanted to release it to show them you can still do it, even if you're at a point where you just want to completely give up.
Yeah.
Like, you're done. You don't want to be here anymore. You want to deal with this, like, any aspect of your life or life itself. And it's like, you can still make a great story out of something, even if you wanted to stop at once.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
What mental health issues were you experiencing, like depression from all that?
I had severe depression, anxiety. I don't even know if we're allowed to say that word on here, suicidal thoughts.
Oh, we can say that. Yeah,
okay, perfect.
This is
I'm just making sure we go. I was like, where's like the no square of like what I can't say? So yeah, I suffered with that for the past, self-harm. This was back in 2020, 2021 time. Mm-hmm.
Tough times too.
Very, very. Yeah. And it wasn't even more so the pandemic, because the pandemic didn't really even, that actually helped my life more than anything. It gave me time to come up with more sponsors and do this stuff. But there were so many other things happening in life that I haven't really shared. I probably never will, but it's fine. And I was just at a point where I was just like, there is nothing in life going my way. Mm. And I'll even still feel like that. And it's like, when is something ever going to go my way? But then I have to look back and see, okay, if you're doubting where you are, look at how far I've come, though, in the past 7-8 years that I've been actively doing this, like, day in, day out. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe something's not going my way, but everybody's going to throw a hissy fit if something doesn't go their way. So it's meddling that back to my fact, like, okay, Logan, something didn't go your way. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's okay. And I'm just waiting to catch my break, but I found that strength, like, through my faith and through, like, therapy of, like, finding that drive to just, even when I get those thoughts back in my head, just keep going.
Yeah.
And I still struggle with severe anxiety, depression. I have borderline personality disorder as well. So the depression comes and goes in phases. You just got to take it day by day.